So this is good. We got some order of operations stuff, but now we're going to have some negatives in these. So we have to be aware of, well, if the answer is going to be negative or positive. Alright, so by the order of operations, we will do the parentheses first. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So we got 1 minus 5 divided by 5. And so now we can just do the 5 divided by 5, which is 1. So we got 1 minus that 1, which is 0. Alright, so we got this exponent, which is what we need to do first, because inside the parentheses there's no operating going on. So let's expand this. We got negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, again because of the parentheses. So 3 groups of negative 2, I'm sorry, that's not 3 groups. Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, there's an odd number of negatives, so we know it combines to be negative. So negative 2 times negative 2, that would be 4. And then times this negative 2 would give us negative 8. Now this is minus that negative 5. So negative 8 minus 5. Again, I like to change that into a plus sign right there. So really I got negative 8 plus 5, which would combine to give us negative 3. So I owe $8, but I paid off 5 of it. I still owe $3. Alright, right here I got negative 10 divided by 2, which would be half of that negative 10 is negative 5. And then if I add 1 to that, again I would be moving right on the number line or paying off a debt, which means now I only owe $4. No parentheses on this one, but we do have this exponent, which is just 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, times this 2 is 8. So I got 8 minus 6 times 2 plus 3. Now we've got the multiplication right here, so 6 times 2 is 12. 8 minus 12 plus 3. So 8 minus 12, that would bring us down into a negative 4. And then we got that plus 3. So you pay off 3 of those dollars and you still owe $1. So the parentheses first. 2 minus 5, that will combine to give us negative 3. So we got negative 8 times the negative 3 divided by negative 4. Now the only reason they're putting those negatives in parentheses and why I have that in parentheses is to differentiate between multiplication and division and subtraction. Because if I take this away and then that multiplication, it becomes negative 8 minus 3. So it's important to remember that this is still multiplication. So if I multiply these, negative 8 times negative 3, that's 2 negatives, that'll give us positive. 8 times 3 is 24. But we'll divide this by a negative 4. So if I took 24 and divided by 4, now that's negative, so the answer will be negative. Yep, that becomes a 6. Negative 6 is our answer. More of these exponents with parentheses. This is good. This one has almost all the operations. So 5 minus 7 is what we got to do first, because we can't evaluate this set of parentheses. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. The rest of it stays the same. So now we've got some exponents right here. So this becomes negative 3 times negative 3, again because of the parentheses. So negative 3 and negative 3 would become a positive 9. Of course, we do have this other exponent, so that's negative 2 times negative 2, which combines into 4. So we got 9 times 4 minus negative 9 divided by 3. So by the order of operations, we'll do 9 times 4, which is 36, minus, and now we can do the division as well. Negative 9 divided by 3 would be a negative 3. So we got this 36 minus negative 3. Since we got minus a negative, again, we'll just change that to plus. 36 plus 3 is 39. Any questions there? So, I mean, they may add more operations there, but again, if we stay in, keep it in order, and hopefully,
Sorry on this one.
yeah.
If you took.
All right, so 1 to the power of 3, that's a pretty good one. 1 times 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Times 1 is, well, it's still 1. So 1 to the power of 3 is still 1. And yeah, so there were no parentheses to evaluate there, so I just did the exponents. 1 minus 6 divided by negative 3. So by the order of operations, we need to divide 6 and negative 3, which would give us a negative 2 right there. So I got 1, but it's minus negative 2, which means I'm just going to change that to a plus. 1 plus 2 is 3. All right, so this has the negative in front of that 3 right here in the beginning part, but it's not in parentheses, right? So this really becomes a negative 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times this 3 is 27, and then we'll bring down this negative. So now we'll do the multiplication here. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. Now right here, this is negative 27 minus negative 12. So again, I'm going to change that to a plus. When I combine these, I end up with a negative 15. So I had negative 27. I took away 12 of those. Now I got negative 15. So negative 15 minus 2. On the number line would be going to the left 2 more spots, which would give us negative 17.